Just so good. G'day adventurers.
He's Brett.
He's Rob. And we have Ben.
Hi.
And we have Beau.
Howdy.
And we don't see Rob's face, so he's over there. We are doing a loop track around Mount Vincent, Mount Cuthbert and Mount Randall today. Basically Bibbulmun Track area, but we're kind of circumnavigating it, going around all three mountains so we can see the view from the base of them. We'll go halfway, camp along the Bibbulmun tonight and hike back out in the morning. We started at Sullivan Rock Camp, picnic area, which is just down on Albany Highway. We are now at the top of Sullivan Rock, as you can see, which is quite a spectacular view for the start of a hike, although that hike was a little harder than we're used to because we normally come up here with day packs, not overnight packs. But we'll hit the trail now, do about 14 Ks and set up camp and have some dinner and some beers and record a podcast. So this is the kind of trail we'll be walking for most of it. It's a bit wider than normal at the moment because fires come through here and cleared off all the scrub on the sides, and also you can see like lots of tracks through here because during the fire the Department of Fire Emergency Services, yeah that's it, come through with their big machines and trucks and bulldozers and stuff to clear trees and put out fires and whatnot. So this is going to be a bit of a long hike, but an easier hike for the couple of people that are with us that are relatively new to pack hiking or through hiking or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's not really through hiking because it's a loop trail, but overnight hiking, pack hiking. So we're doing a little bit flatter, easier trail for their first time either ever or in a while. So we'll yeah, let's go do this, eh? We might not get the drone up because it's like 35km/h winds, so sorry about that. Won't have the pretty shots from that, but oh well, them's the breaks. I can't even give Rob shit for his work boots and jeans.
Yeah,
he's wearing freaking trail runners and hiking pants.
Yes.
Who is this guy?
I know, look at him.
Who is he?
Totally prepared.
You're totally prepared? A little bit.
Slowly.
Still
no podcast notes.
Look at the size of his pack. He's got no notes for the podcast. And he's the podcast guy.
The whole small backpack is the recording.
This whole pack is recording gear.
Backpack, yeah. Oh really?
That's the zip off.
That's all,
Okay.
That's all the recording.
Yeah.
I make up the boots and pants though.
The Osprey Wayfarer 85, and as you can see, it is full. 85 litres.
Yeah. 4
Wowzers.
kilos.
20
kilos of sound recording.
20 litres bigger than anyone else here. So just a bit of a backpack tip. I've just shown all the boys on their backpacks. There's a little strap on the top above your shoulders that just here. Sorry, I just punched Beau in the chin. That pulls the whole backpack into your shoulder and brings all the weight a little bit closer to your back, which is a lot more helpful for
A lot more comfortable.
a lot more comfortable. Yeah, so you can adjust it, you can make it a little bit further away from your back.
I had a bit too much movement on my back.
Yeah, it brings it in close and tight, and makes it a hell of a lot more comfortable. And also, a couple of the boys didn't have their waist strap done up tight. Get that done up tight, it takes half the weight off your shoulders and puts it on your hips, and it's a hell of a lot more comfortable.
Yeah. Well, to be fair,
Handy tips with Brett.
She slid her car real good and hard, and I had strength to carry on.
So, if you're new here, we have Ben and Beau. Ben is from the Geocache video, where we came out to a very similar area, actually up that hill. Right over there, we did the 3 Mountain Trail, or at least part of it, and then cut through the bush off Mount Cuthbert and bush bashed, and that guy fell over a couple of times. And we've got Beau
howdy.
from Out West Reptiles, who's on the herping trip video up to like Jurien Bay, where we stayed in the old like firing range for, I would say unofficial firing range for Jurien Bay. So we got them back on the channel. Beau hasn't stopped talking about snakes and looking for snakes, but all he's found is spiders. And Ben has brought a 3D printed little geocache tub to drop and mark the channel's first geocache location. So that'll be cool. We're probably about 4 k's into our hike at the moment. We've just taken the first turn in the trail, and we're kind of circumnavigating Mount Cuthbert at the moment. I did say that we're going around all 3 mountains, but we're actually going around Vincent and Cuthbert, and in between Cuthbert and Randall we'll jump off the side trail and go have a look at the Monadnocks hut on the Bibbulmun and show you that. And Beau hasn't seen one. No, Ben hasn't seen one with Bibbulmun Track hut. Spit it out, Brett.
I with you years ago.
So we'll go have a look at that, and then we'll continue with the trail. But we're probably gonna do 14 k's to camp if we stay at the spot I'm thinking of. So we're about a third of the way through or thereabouts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A third.
Yeah, something like that.
Going off my step counter.
Yeah.
I don't know how many steps to it.
Alright, we'll let's hit the trail some more and get some k's under our belt.
Chasing down the dawn, little bit of highlight shining in the dew, little bit of summertime sitting next to you. Never had a reason, never had a clue, just a little boy blue. Want to back a lawyer, got my paper keys, drive a little fast speed, drive it with my knees. Speak a little Francais, come on, tell I'm a little boy blue.
We've found some forgotten items already. What did Ben forget?
Does it matter? You've got everything.
Yeah, I've got spares. Ben forgot some paracord. Rob, what did you forget?
A fork.
Yeah.
Okay, that's worse than the paracord.
Yeah.
But I have fingers.
He has fingers. What do you? No.
That's a Patreon.
If you've been following us for a while, you probably know what I was going to ask, Rob. I'm not gonna. We'll save that for Patreon bloody bloopers videos. Jump on there, and there's a couple of bloopers videos up there. It's free to join. Go have a look. We're idiots, so there's plenty of bloopers. This is the reason you don't sleep under like this. They're called widow makers. You can hear it creaking. Right where my finger is, there's a gap. It's a split in the tree that actually is opening and closing, going like that. and you can hear it creaking. First break, drink break and pee break had, and we're getting the hell out of here because that tree looks like it's going to come down anytime soon, and I'm standing right underneath it now, so I'm going to keep walking. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it looks bloody treacherous. You can hear it creaking. There's a big split in the middle of the tree, and every time the wind blows, it blows. Like you can see the split in the tree opening and closing. Nasty. That's going to come down real soon. Couple of k's to Bibbulmun Hut, and then back on the main trail.
So blue, baby little boy. Baby little boy blue, little boy blue.
Trail log and sign in bits in there.
I check the sky out of the corner of my eye. I see her smiling at her feet. Yeah. She hops in my front seat. Oh, a little bit of highway, shiny with the dew. Little bit of summertime sitting next to you.
It would be remiss of us to not go looking for a geocache with Ben. So while Rob's visiting the little boys' room, we, Ben, Beau and I are going for a wander and looking for a cache. It's only like 300 meters away from the Monadnocks hut, so we're just gonna go have a little squiz, see what we can find. We found the cache. I'm not gonna show you its location. But we'll go put it on a flat surface and we'll have a look at it. It's in a little clip seal bag, clip seal box. What's the name of it, Ben?
ESCC.
So that's pretty boring. Monadnocks something would have been better, but some of them are taken from the Three Mountain Trail, and the ones that we saw on the Three Mountain Trail were called Monadnocks A and B and stuff like that, weren't they? So what's in here? There is the little signy book, and there's a congratulations card. You found ESCC traditional cache by Aussie Trackers. That's cool. I'll grab one of them out and I'll show you. So this is the little card. Congratulations. Woo!
There'll be a few of them around.
Ben's just written in his little
Several million.
family name and stuff like that, and written get out there and do it. So we've signed in. We'll chuck it back in, and we'll go see if Rob's finished on the loo. Nice little lunch break. Had something to eat. Energy.
Snack break.
Snack break, yeah. Now we're back on the trail. We'll go find some camp. Probably 7 or 8 k's away from where we're going to camp tonight. Let's do it.
Myself a debit card, little bit of cash. Daddy on the speakers and I'm beating on the dash. Daddy was a highway, mama was a view. I'm a little boy Beau. Oh, mama never.
No, I meant a little monocole over
10.5 k's in. Another lunch break, another snack break, and a drink for these plonkers that don't have bloody tubes to drink from bladders. They got to get their water bottles out of their backpack. I mean, who does that? But whatever. Probably another 4 or 5 k's to camp. There's a few people in a bit of pain for their first time out. We've adjusted some straps and everyone's feeling a little bit better now that their straps are all in the right places and stuff, and we're going good. All right, so we're heading downhill from the main trail now into a opening down by what looks like a creek bed. So basically I just look on Google Maps to find camp spots and find places that look cool, and if they work out, they work out great. If they don't, I'll keep looking and find somewhere else, hey? But we're here, so we'll have a look. Well, it looks all right. All right, so we found the camp area. There is definitely a creek here, which is cool. So there's a bit of a creek area. This will be very cool. And there's a bit of water here, so we might have to come back after some rains, because I'm liking this. I'm liking the look of this. There's some rocky outcrops. There's some big granite sections that the water, looks like the water runs over. We're just looking for the best spot to actually set everything up, because these three have hammocks. They all want to go off trees, but only one has to go off a tree. The other two have hammock bivvy combos from Survival Supplies Australia. If you've watched before, you know that I like my paper bark for fire lighting, and I have some in my bag, but here's some here. So I'll grab a little bit, just enough for today's fire, for tonight's fire, and I will definitely use that. And I'll leave the stuff in my fire lighting kit, which is good. So I'll show you later, but you break it open, you use your knife to scrape a few little fibers on it, get it like hairy and fibrous, and then yeah, get a spark on it, and it holds really well. This would be a great little swimming spot when this fills up with a rocky base. Great little swimming hole. Yep, this is a great spot. All right, let's go have an explore.
Oh, barking gecko!
Oh, a shed. Oh wow, what is it, do you reckon? It's only little. It's only a small snake.
It's a leopard.
Well, most of them are in Perth, aren't they?
You can tell by the belly scales.
It's only little though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's only a juvie. That might even be its first shed, hey?
A little bit big for a first shed. Depends on the species.
Kind of cockroach though. Yeah, how exciting. All right, so where does that live? Not far away, because they usually shed close to home, hey?
Yeah, if they find somewhere safe.
There are some rocky outcrops up in the bush here. We're just going to have a look. Hopefully you've seen already that we found a snake shed, small juvenile snake shed, and a barking gecko, which is pretty cool. And now we found some rocky outcrop, which we could see from camp. Rob and Beau, Rob and Ben are just there, just to the left of that tree. I can't get it right. They're in there somewhere. I'll zoom in, but Rob's got a blue shirt on. But this is bloody cool. Just there. That's a Gould's hooded. Gould's hooded? Yeah. I don't know if I can see it on the camera. There it is. Cheers.
People in the valley, they don't understand what makes and takes the breaks and forsakes a man. People in the valley, they don't.
So that's my new nature hike one-man tent. It's pretty bloody good. It was I think it was about 140 or something off Bunnings Marketplace, so online only. It's bloody brilliant. So far, I've set it up at home and then just now, it took me a while, but yeah. Anyway, Alton Goods large insulated sleeping mat. I took it on the Collie solo hike, and it went down a couple of times. I mentioned it in the video. I emailed the guys at Alton, and said this is what's wrong, chucked it in water, saw where the bubble was coming from, right on a seam, emailed them, told them what was going on. Straight away, they said, no worries, we'll replace it, send us a photo of you destroying the original, and they sent this one out within, I don't know, a week. It was here at my place, and yeah, this one works fine. I've pumped it up, lay on it, it's all good. So yeah, Alton Goods, absolutely. I mean, we don't have any affiliation or anything with them, but Australian company, I think they're from Queensland. Brilliant products. Brilliant products. That's where I got the titanium grill and plate that I got as well. So yeah, worth a check out. If there's something you can't find on Survival Supplies Australia, go check it out. Go check Alton out, and yeah, they're very good.
Which built the roads and shoveled coal, seeds were sown, dues were owed, but goddamn didn't go to plan. I've been trying my best to be a working man. When dark clouds come, my love, she cries, she cries, she cries, she cries, she cries. Miss mountain sky, tell me why.
Rob is set up there, Beau there, Ben there. Far enough away from each other when old mate Rob snores again.
Oh.
So we're all far enough away from him. He's over there having a little whinge.
Right.
Yeah?
Mm.
Yeah.
Me?
You.
Snore?
Snore.
Never.
Nah.
Must be different, Rob.
Collected some firewood. Sitting and having a chill and something to eat, and then we'll get a fire going and probably have a relatively early-ish dinner. 5:30ish. What's the time now? About 4? 3:30.
3:30.
Start a fire, have some dinner, chill. Probably won't see much of us until we go to bed. But we might go for we found, as you will have seen, a Gould's hooded snake, barking gecko, some scorpions, some centipedes. I think that's about it.
I have to try so hard to get by. I've been eking out, seeking out, just scraping as I go. Tell me, how did I hit this all-time low? My mama in the valley, she's been so worried. Come on down from that wretched land to please hurry. Come on down, wash your face, wash your hands of that place. Why must a man break his soul on the rocks of the rivers of the mountains? Oh, but I can't, not just yet. Can't change a man when his mind is set. And early in the morning when I rise, my love, she flies, she flies.
Quick little rundown, very quick. Ben's set up. He has a tarp. Where'd you get the tarp, Ben? Is that the DD tarp from...
The mob you put me onto.
Is that the link I sent you?
Yeah.
So that's the Helicon Tech super tarp. And what are those things called? Hammock.
Hammocks?
In there, what brand is it?
Genuine
Free Soldier Tactical.
Got it off a mate.
So yeah, that's Ben's setup. A-frame tarp. Probably could do with a little bit being a little bit tighter, but that's okay. It will get him through the night. It is a world ahead of Beau's setup, which you can hardly see because it's camouflaged. We'll go run you through Beau's setup. We've kind of separated a little bit so we're not all on top of each other. Beau has a hoochie. I think it was from Anaconda. There's not a lot of room in there, Beau. It's gonna be tight. Got it off both trees. Yeah. Look, if you've been around a little while, oh, just first of all, that's the DD hammock bivvy combo from Survival Supplies Australia, which is the same as Rob's got, which is a bloody ripper of a thing. Rob loves his, so Beau got the same. And the Helicon Tech super tarp that Ben has, that's from Survival Supplies Australia. I'll chuck links in the description for all the gear that we've got today from Survival Supplies, and probably some Alton stuff as well. But this is Rob's setup. He's got his DD hammock bivvy combo in there. Looks a little bit messy. It's not like him. And he's got the DD super tarp, DD 3x3 meter. I'm not sure what the name of the tarp is, but it's DD brand from Survival Supplies Australia. That looks really good. If only he knew how to set it up. We got to teach him how to do a plow point like I had set up at, where was that? That was at Leschenault Peninsula. That was a really good setup because when the wind's coming, you set it up like a plow point and it diverts all the wind. You don't get in trouble. So you don't get in trouble from the wind anyway.
Snap a little bit, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to use it.
How did it feel?
Yeah, it feels good.
Nice.
That's the Silky Big Boy 2000.
Yep.
360mm blade, 6.5 tooth from Survival Supplies Australia. First little go at it, it's a pull saw, so it only cuts on the pull stroke, but really good so far. We don't really need that much firewood, so we're not going to use it much. But go check him out. Use the affiliate code in the description and I'll link it down below. Go check him out. Right, so this is kangaroo shit, and I want to try and light the fire with it, just because, you know, why not? I'm hoping, I haven't done it before, but I've seen it done. I hope it takes the light.
That was the paper bark.
Good morning, adventurers. We're out on a little jaunt exploration up the creek bed, and we found a little hollow under the tree that an animal's been sleeping in. There's a path in here, and there's a path in over there. Well, it'd be interesting to see what kind of animal that is. Very cool. Alright, explore over. We found some pig remains, big scorpion, some small scorpions, a centipede, because we're all small children that like going looking for things in the bush still. A very cool area. I think we'll definitely come back here when there's water flowing. But for now, we're all packed up just about. Last couple of things in the bag, in pockets and whatnot. Packs on the trail. We've got about 10 k's to go, and there is some ominous weather coming, which is good for the environment because we need rain. It's been a long, hot minute. I don't know if you can see it, but we've checked the weather. We got a tiny bit of signal, and there's lightning in Perth, so north of Perth. So we are probably not too far off getting some of that for us. So hopefully we can get back to the car, if not most of the way back. But we probably won't record a lot of stuff unless we find the cool thing that we're kind of mainly out here to find on the trail back. But time will tell. How did your pack feel this morning, Beau?
Yeah, my body's sore.
First time. How your shoulders feel all right?
Oh, they'll be burning soon enough.
No, they will.
By the time we get back to the car, I'm pretty sure I'll be wrecked.
Yep. First time out pack hiking like this, and he's done really well. It's not an easy thing to do for your first time.
Especially when you're looking at 20 kilos in a pack.
Yeah, Rob and I did it at Wollongong Dam, or near Wollongong Dam, 12 months ago or whatever, for our first go. We were both wrecked, but it's worth it when you get to stay at somewhere like that and see the cool stuff that we saw. Have a little fire, cook up 400 gram steaks. Beautiful. We're on the track out from the campsite now. We'll meet up with the main trail soon, and probably try and make tracks and hightail it pretty quick, try and beat this weather, because I mean, I've got my pack cover on, but it doesn't fit the side pockets and stuff like that. But oh, here's what it is. I need a bigger one. If anyone knows where to buy an oversized, I think this is like a 70 litre. I got a 65 litre pack, so I probably need an 80, maybe even a 90 but I don't know, research time, I guess. What kind of spider is that? Anyone know? Seen way too many cans and bottles. I know everybody watching this won't be doing it, but if you stumble across this and you're not one of the people that take your rubbish with you, don't be a grub. It's not cool. Well, we're making fairly good time, even with a couple of newbies. I think we've done 3.5 k's, just about an hour with the packs on. Can see Mount Cuthbert through the trees now. Soon there'll be a bit of an opening, not so much an opening, but like it'll go from the tall trees to all like 6 foot high bushes and stuff like that, and some paper barks and stuff, and we'll be able to see the mountains, and it'll be really, really cool. So one of the main reasons we wanted to do this trail was for some really weird statues. I don't know if I've said, Rob and I found them probably like 10 years ago, and we've wanted to come back ever since, and it's quite a long trail, and we like to video places we haven't been before for the most part, but we have just found one of the statues, which the last time we saw them, we kind of had a look on Google and we thought they were from The Exorcist, but we don't really know. They're made from limestone and they're like concreted in. Someone's definitely put them here on purpose. Here they are. So there's like a bust. I think the face has come off.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, look at that. That is incredibly odd. It did have, what would you say, an appendage last time, and yeah, it has been removed. It doesn't look like the others that were here are still there, but we'll keep looking. Might use the drone to find them. got the rain. We saw the statues we came to see, and we probably got about, what do we got, 7 k's back to the car? Something like that. Let's do it. In the last final stretch, I think we've got about 2.5 k's, maybe 3 to go. Rob's bloody taken off like a rocket before everybody was ready, but hey, he's got little legs, we'll catch him. Well, we're back at Sullivan Rock picnic area / car park. We've done 25 k's over the last 2 days. I think we did just over 10 today. And we're gonna go get a pie at Jarradale and probably a Powerade or a Coke or something, and head on home. We Sullivan Rock, Monadnocks Hut, nice hike, beautiful hike over the 3 Mountain Trail. We did a couple of sections that are off the Bibbulmun as well. Camped the night, as you'll see, had some bloody massive steaks, and yeah, we're gonna head out now. Thanks for joining us. Check us out on Spotify, the podcast. We did one last night with the boys. Facebook, YouTube, all them things. No, you're on YouTube now. Facebook and Instagram. All right, thanks for joining us, adventurers. See you next time.